Tyler, after your last outing, you told us that you just didn't really feel like you had your staff working that night. How were you able to make some adjustments to come back out tonight and have a better outing?
I think tonight was just, it was one of those ones where they just came out swinging. They were super aggressive. So kind of flip the game plan from there and just try to force them to make that early contact and hopefully limit it as much as you can.
Did you think that some of those the hard contact was going to leave part tonight?
Yeah, the first one, he got it good. That first pitch of the game, kind of had a feeling he was swinging there too, and just threw him a pitch that was the exact same pitch he hit last night for a homer, which is a mistake by me. And then the second one, Crawford, was a good pitch. I thought, earlier in that bat, he kind of pulled one foul. It was close, but he just did a really good job of staying inside that ball, and it was a good pitch, good location, and just keeping it fair right inside there. No doubt on the distance, just whether or not it would stay fair.
Homers happen, as you say, but when the first pitch of the game is delivered and it goes out, is that jolting a little bit, or is it like any other homer?
It's not how you want to start the game, but it's just he's been swinging it really well, obviously the last couple nights, and it was just kind of a pitch that was right into what he'd been hitting. I want to see you get caught off guard, but you just don't really expect that the first pitch. But it's part of the game.
What's the difficulty in just sort of maintaining focus just this last month of the season, knowing the lead that you guys have, sort of what you guys are sort of looking ahead towards?
I don't think it's going to be tough to maintain focus. For us, we still want to win every game. Whoever's pitching that day, it's still part of you don't want to go out and lay an egg because you're not focused. I think every pitcher, every time they get the ball, you have the intent to go out and try to get every guy you face out. So I don't think there's a focus thing in that.
How important was it to get out of that inning with Gallo making that diving catch and then limit the damage, like you said, then you were able to change the game plan knowing that they were aggressive?
Yeah, even in that inning, there were some balls that, that fell that kind of felt like you made some good pitches there too. So I think in that situation, you just keep making good pitches. And, Gallo made a great job on that. He's a great defender. He's got a Gold Glove for a reason. That was a huge play by him.
When changing the game plan, is that a conversation you're having with Will, or is that kind of with coaches? How does that plan out?
Yeah, just talk to Will. You go out there and you kind of feel what's going on. You say, hey, let's try, start trying to do this instead, or let's work to get to whatever we want to get to instead. So it's one of those things that's kind of fluid throughout the game and just kind of feel out what their approaches might be.
I know we've been asking you all year about numbers. 14 wins though, you can't avoid that. Any thought on how well things are going that way?
You just every time you take the ball, you want to try to give us a chance to win. And if you do that enough, hopefully this team is really good. So you end up coming out on top of most of them. Just nice.
When you think about who you were as a pitcher 2 years ago when you were pitching for them, have you evolved enough that the sense of familiarity is that much of an advantage for them?
I don't think that it's necessarily been a huge evolution. I just feel for me like a lot of it's been health. When I was there, I was coming back from a pretty big knee surgery, so I was still kind of finding my way back into pitching, and I feel like I've been able to get to a good spot with my health over the last few years. And so just to be able to keep building, instead of having to go and work on something and working on something and trying to work through like, can I make this adjustment because of a physical thing? Once that gets behind you, and you can make the adjustments you need to. I feel like the game I pitched now is still the same game I pitched when I was a rookie. Just been able to fine tune things a little more.
As we kind of head towards the postseason, do you feel confident that you kind of solidified yourself as a strong option? The rotation, kind of hopefully excited to step into that role.
Honestly, I started here in the bullpen. I don't care if I end up there. For me, it's when I came here, all I wanted to do was be a part of a team that was going to win. So whatever I need to do to help us in any way, it doesn't bother me. So it's not a thought.
Thank you.